It's Santa Baby Yoda time. Let's learn how to make this balloon design. Yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you're ready to learn a new balloon that you can make that's pretty darn simple and pretty darn cute. Yes, that's right. But first, I'm going to invite you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Like this video, rate this video, comment below, all that fun stuff. Also, don't forget to visit my merch shop, get yourself a nice t-shirt. And people have been ordering stuff and it's been great. Hopefully you guys are liking your t-shirts, and I'm working on some more stuff coming out as well. So please stay tuned if you're visiting that shop and checking it out and just waiting for the right design to come along. And don't worry, I'll be working on some more designs. So anyway, let's go over to the balloons we're going to use so we can make this Baby Yoda. Alrighty, so these are all the balloons I'm going to use to make it. I'm still sticking with that maroon color. I really like it for the little Santa suit. And plus I feel like in terms of the Mandalorian, this color probably suits more for that, that time and space wherever they are. This darker red is probably more like it versus the bright red that we're traditionally seeing. And so we also have lime green for the Yoda. I debated whether or not to go with the spring green, but I think lime green is going to beat it out this time. I polled myself, and when I did, I voted for lime green. All right, and then we also have white. That's just going to be for the hat. And then we got black. I got a little bit of 160 here, and I'm just gonna split this guy in half so that way we end up with those big googly eyes, okay? I think that might be what made everybody fall in love with Yoda, and so I'm gonna try to make sure that we convey that through here as well. All right, let's make sure that I'm not missing anything. Markers, that's right. I have a black and a white marker, just because if you saw in the picture, I'll bring it back up here again real quick. You see that I gave him a little tooth there and a little nose, okay? No problem. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and get started twisting. You know what happened is when I was trying to figure out like, oh, what's going to be a cute design, I talked to the Mandalorian, and when he speaks, you listen. Look, check this out.
This is the way.
You see, this is the way. Twist a Baby Yoda as a Santa. All right, so let's go ahead and get to it. Stop messing around. Stop joking around. Let's see. I'm going to go between the two of these. Red. I'm going to start with them. I actually are maroon. Excuse me. I'm going to start with, well, it doesn't matter. They're pretty much the same size. But at the end, I want the longer one to be used for part of the hat. Okay, so look at the two that you inflated. They both have a little over a hand's grip. Either way, not a lot of twisting going on in them. Okay, so we got about, probably going about 3 fingers there. And we'll put a pinch twist on the end. Okay, and then we'll do about a hand's grip there. That's going to be one of our little arms there. And this is going to be the little cuff for the arm. And then we'll go down about right there. It's pretty good. Let me look at that, measure that. If you were to stick your hand out or open up your hand like that, otherwise it's over my hand's width. See that? Okay. Go ahead and match that up, and we'll come right back up here. I'm going to go ahead and lock that guy in place by bringing it through the loop there. Okay, and that'll help unlock it so it really stays in there. Okay, nice and secure. All right. So let's go ahead and get our other one. We're going to match this pretty much the same. Okay. So again, about 3 fingers. That's pretty good. Don't forget to lock it. Put a little loop in there, or excuse me, a pinch twist. And we'll do about 4 fingers. Get a good hold of that. And if you do it, if you're getting pretty good consistency with your sizes, that's pretty good. That looks pretty darn good. Okay, let's go around a couple times there. Make sure we don't lose it. And again, just using this other guy to kind of measure that. See this one that already exists? We're using that, and I'm just going there. Okay. And so you can do this part however you want. What I like to do, it goes either way. It makes no difference. You can come back up and measure it this way. See, that looks pretty good right there. Okay, and I can twist this. Let me show you what I'm going to do here. So once I've done that, is I can feed one of these through this portion right here. You see that? And that's going to give us make sure it goes all the way through though. Okay, that'll give us our 4 bubble cluster that we want for the body. Alrighty. And so once that's done, between the two of these, you see this one's a little bit longer, so I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to go ahead and pop this guy, okay? And I'm not just going to let it go freely as it wants. I'm going to go ahead and hold on to that just for a second, because I want to make sure to run this through a couple times just so we don't lose it, okay? So all our hard work doesn't come undone. I'm going to go twice as good for me. There we go. Okay, so now what I'm going to do with these, the arms, is I'm going to wedge them down inside there on the sides, okay? Another one and another. Good. Okay. And whatever way they stick up, doesn't matter, because I'm just going to put it back down in just a moment like that. There it is. Alrighty, we're on our way. Okay, so now we can go ahead and get ready to make the face. Alrighty, so important, grab the longer one, of course. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with our face, then we're gonna do ear, and then we'll go back to our other ear, back and forth. Okay, so we're gonna end up with a 4-bubble cluster, followed with 2 loops on each side of it. Okay, so that way we get our nice cute ears when we do that. Okay, and I'm gonna skip the pinch twist, because sometimes what happens is we put the pinch twist on there because we want the ear to be, you know, positioned in a certain way. But I'm gonna show you how we can use the rest of this balloon to keep that ear in place like we want. Alrighty, it's real easy to do and works out well. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna do about let's go for about a 4 to 5 fingers there, and we're gonna go ahead and create our first loop. There we go, and that's about 4 fingers. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna run this guy through there. Just roll it through there. Good, good. That's all it is right there. Alrighty. And now we can go ahead and match it up here. Now's the time to lock that baby in place. Good. And let's go ahead and do another loop, okay? Again, about 4 fingers, I like that. Now what I'm gonna do, instead of looping this through, I have my nozzle hiding down inside there. I'm gonna go ahead and run that through to help lock that in place, okay? But we're not done yet, because remember, we still gotta go back and forth a couple times, alright? So we got, there we go, number 3, and we're gonna go back one more, okay? Now, this isn't where we end, actually. With the twisting, yes, but what we're gonna do with the rest of the balloon is we're gonna use it so it helps keep those ears where we want them to be, okay? We don't want them going, you know, one going this way and one going that way. We want them to stand straight out to the side, okay? So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna break off the rest of this, or pinch it a little bit, there we go. And here's what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull it across, and when I pull it across the balloon here, I'm actually gonna lock twist this guy by pulling it through. Make sure you pull it through the loop, okay? Pull it through the loop, and then come back across again and pull it through this loop. There you go. Good. Okay. And then you can go back across. You don't pull it through the loop second time. There you go. Good. And so what that allows you to do now is to adjust your ear. Excuse me. There you go. Okay. Keep your ear in place so it's not going, you know, all over the place. Okay. There you go. To make sure I got that right through the way it was supposed to go. Make sure. Okay, good. Okay. So I'll keep our ears. There we go. Keep them in place. Good. Alrighty. So now that we have this, we can go ahead and attach it to the body, and it's going to be simple. I'm going to just pull this right through here. Just going to feed it in. Now you're going to fill those balloons that you pull. That balloon that you just pulled across. You're going to fill that when you go start to dig in here. But just pull as soon as you find that nozzle. Go ahead and pull it through, okay? So usually wherever that nozzle will fit through that little end of the balloon, the rest of the balloon is going to follow through, okay? There we go. Good. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and leave that right there. I like that. Okay, so now we can go for our white balloon now that we have this sticking out of the top here. We did something similar to this when we did the Santa, and so if you did the Santa, you're easily going to be able to make this Yoda, okay? Alrighty, so let me go ahead and bring that white balloon up. Probably do about 4 fingers there. I think that's going to work out just fine. Create ourselves another loop. Put a pinch twist on it. Good, a couple times, and I'm going to go ahead and break this off. And this time, I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, let me just go through here. So I just went right through to help lock it. I'm going to go through a second time. There we go. Okay, so that way it's nice and secure. And you got this little piece hanging off here, but don't worry, at the end, we can go ahead and hide it when we need to, okay? So let me go ahead and slide this guy over here. Just like we did before with the green part, the face. We'll go ahead and slide this down too. And you can pull it nice and snug if you wish. There you go. So like that. And then you're just gonna bend this. Now I can wrap it around that white balloon, okay? I'm going to give it a push. I'm pressing here to get some of the air back in there. Keep it nice and firm, okay? So I like that. Good. Okay. So now I can wrap it around that white balloon, that pinch twist that we created for ourselves. Good. Okay, and I twin around once because I'm getting ready to break this off. And I'm just going to go around a couple more times and hide it underneath, okay? Make sure this is hidden. There we go, good. Good, good, good. All right, I like Okay, so there we go. So far, so good. Hopefully it hasn't been too bad for you. And let's go ahead and make the hands, and the last balloon we're gonna twist is probably the most difficult. If you haven't done it many times, and that is to get the little eyes, okay? So let me go ahead and put that to the side just for a second as we get ready to make our little hands. And there's just gonna be 2 bubbles matched up here. There we go. Push that down through there. I'm just locking that in place, and we can go ahead and break this off. We do have this piece of the balloon right here, the little nozzle end, so that's gonna make it easy when it comes time to attach the hand to the pinch twist, actually. Okay, so let me go ahead and make this other one. So they're only about 2 fingers, these bubbles. Okay, in case you wondered if you want to be like right on the money. And push this guy through here. Good, got it. Alrighty, and I'm going to use that little bit right there to attach the hand again also. We'll break off all that excess, and don't worry, at least one balloon for you. There you go. Alrighty, so let's go ahead, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this between my fingers and just come right back up here, and just holding it against there and getting it started around the pinch twist, okay? I'll show you. I'll hold it up here in just a moment. There we go. That's all I did. I just wrapped it around the pinch twist there a couple times. Ready? So now it's ready to go. All right, and hide that little piece there. Looks good. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. All right, bring this guy back. Again, holding on to this. Holding onto the nozzles, I do that. Just to get it started. So it doesn't come loose or anything like that. And we're ready to go. Ready to go. There we go. Alrighty. I like it. He's got the little arms and his little cuffs, his little thing, outfit, like kind of hanging down there. Okay. And if you want to go the extra mile, you know, you can definitely, you know, put him with his little feet sitting on something if you want, like we did in the Santa video. But if you watch The Mandalorian, you'll see, excuse me, that he is mostly his feet are like covered. You know, he's in this big cloak, and so you never really see his feet too often. Okay. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and make his eyes, and then we'll draw on him, and then we'll be good to go. We'll be that much closer to Christmas. Alrighty, so let me go ahead and split this guy in half. I like that. Looks pretty good right there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and make a pinch twist out of this by tying this. Okay, just like that. It'll automatically turn into a pinch twist. I'm gonna tie it a second time. There we go. Okay, and I'm gonna bring the eye, the other one, down a little bit right here. Okay, I don't want it right next to there because then his eyes are gonna be like right there. So I want them nice and spaced out. You see that? Okay. So let's go ahead and do that now. I'm going to go ahead. I stretched it a little bit about where I want it. Now I can give it a squish. There we go. Now I'm going to do is I'm going to slide whatever air is in this area right here, this section. I'm going to go ahead and slide it. There we go. So that way it'll all go up here. Give this guy a twist. Now I'm going to switch my hand positions though, okay? Because I want this going through. Let me show you what I mean, okay? See, I'm pinching here now. I was like this, right? So I ended up pinching like this. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. Slide the air down, get it all trapped there, and now I'm gonna tie it. So what happens is, for me, the way I tie the balloon is effectively it puts the tail going through here, okay? Pay attention to this piece. For anybody who's tying the balloons, you know, I guess my lefties maybe, I'm not sure what hand you are when you tie it this way, but for me, it ends up with the tail end of the balloon feeding through there as opposed to the other end that has this big old bubble trying to get through there, okay? So minor detail probably for some people, but for me, I just wanted to make sure that if anybody runs into that issue, that they can easily overcome it by just switching your grip a little bit, and you'll be able to tie that balloon off with no problem, okay? Alrighty, so let me go ahead and install these. All it is, I had a scarecrow bracelet that I did in November. And I used it to do the little bug eyes. I wanted the little bug eyes like off to the side, a little spaced, right? And so I'm just doing the same thing again here with Yoda. So anyway, let me go ahead and jam those eyes in there. And I'm gonna do it actually by mainly, I'm gonna take most of this middle piece here and just first feed it in there, okay? And then I'm gonna go to one side, putting that eye in, then I'm gonna go the other way, okay? Just jamming it in there. Now you can start to wedge the eye in there a little bit, and it'll stay pretty good. Just with friction, it's gonna help it stay in there. Okay, I like that. Looks pretty cute. Now he's got a little bro. A little bro. There we go. We got brother number 1, brother number 2. Alrighty, so let's get ready to draw on it a little bit, and we'll be all set. All right, so we got our little oval. That's gonna be our little tiny nose. Okay, there it is, itty bitty. Alrighty, and then we'll do a little face, and you could always substitute and just do a little smile, but I'm gonna do that little half circle like we did before, and I'm gonna go ahead and outline the tooth and block everything else in, okay? So I'll hold it up here just a moment for you to see. So you see I just did a half circle to start. I blocked in, or I put in like a little shape of the tooth, you can see. And then I blocked in everything else all black. You see that for the shadow in the mouth, okay? All right, and I will, you know what's funny is this could probably even pass if you did uninflated black. I'm just thinking out loud here. Uninflated black like 160. You could probably run it here to here to here in this area, and it might even look like he's wearing shades, okay? So, I don't know, it's probably a goofy idea, but for now, in this case, hopefully that conveys, you know, those big googly eyes that he has, all right? So last but not least, I'm gonna go ahead and do some white for the tooth there, and we'll be to the end. So let me go ahead and make sure my marker is working here. I got a folded up napkin over there on the table that I'm working on, so there it is right there. Okay, I like it, worked. First try, 1 shot, 1 kill. Yeah. Alrighty, let me go ahead and hold that up for you. There it is, it's Baby Yoda. Yeah. Mandalorian, let's get your take on it.
This is the way.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Anyway, thank you very much for hanging out with me. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Don't forget to rate this video, give it a like, comment down below, say, man, I made that. Also, if you are going to make it and you post it on social media, please tag me at JLOMagic1. That's JLOMAGIC1. Yeah, buddy. All right, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cut out of here. I'll talk to you guys next time. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Bye.